today we're going to do the brakes on this 2019 Ford Explorer Sport. First thing we're going to do is remove the wheel using a 19mm socket. We'll drive these leg nuts out and put them to the side and put the wheel on the side. I do have this already supported up with the lift that I have here at work. You're going to have to lift this up. Alright, now using a flathead screwdriver, we're going to compress in the pistons. There is 2 pistons on here. And we're just going to slide this caliper forward or towards us. Just put it in between the rotor. There's little grooves there on the rotor, and that's where we're putting our screwdriver at. And we're just compressing this piston back into place. It's alright if the wheel turns. We just want to get these pistons in here compressed as much as possible, so we do not need to use the seat clamp. Alright, I think that should be good. The caliper is nice and loose. So we're going to take off the bolts here and here, remove the pads. Alright, and using a 17mm socket, we'll drive these out, and the top one as well. If I could get that sucker in there. Sweet. We'll remove the caliper bolts from here and from here. Oh, it looks like the whole thing is the caliper pin. Nice, because we're gonna grease these up anyways. All right, the one with the little rubber bushing is gonna go up on top, and I'll remove the bottom one as well. Oh, this one does not have a bushing. Remove the brake caliper from here, and we might have to still compress those pistons in a little bit more. These pads are still semi-okay, but the reason we're swapping these out is because we're getting a lot of vibrations in the front, so we're going to replace these rotors as well. So out with the old and then in with the new. What we're also going to be doing is cleaning out these little caliper pins where they sit those there, get some brake cleaner. I like to clean this off. Messed up my little rag. Alright, there it is, nice and clean. We're going to spray some brake cleaner onto that. Move this sucker back and forth. There we go. That way we get all the gunk out of there. And then we'll do the same thing using the same one right up here, because this one does not have that little rubber bushing. And then we will repeat. Yep, just like that. Then we'll install these caliper pins back into place, or the little bushings. We could also clean these out if you want. Like so. Run this in through here, and then clean it off, and then repeat. Alright, we'll put these little boots back into place, just like so. Now we're ready to remove this whole brake bracket. Remove these 2 bolts from here. Alright, and these are going to be a size 18 socket here. Oh gosh, just get in there. God damn. Alright, now our whole bracket is loose. Whoa. I suggest using both fucking hands. Oh, you're fucking recording and shit. And looks like some of the brake hardware came out. It's alright, no worries. We gotta remove these suckers anyhow. Oh goodness. Alright, so here we are. We're face to face with this damn rotor. We got to hang this somewhere, just like so. Let's see what size that is. Alright, so it's going to be a size Torx 40 to get this sucker out of there, just like so. Now we gotta beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. We're gonna get monetized. Alright, so beat it. I am gonna replace this rotor. So I am not tripping. Hopefully it breaks loose from there. Alright, I had to tie down the caliper because I am banging on this. I brought a real hammer. Real hammer for the win. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, those are heavy. Jesus. No. Stay away from the box. Go that way. Alright. Let's open up our new ones here. Wow. Are you not entertained? Famous last words. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this sucker up. There is our brand new spanking rotor. We're going to clean this up with some brake cleaner. Oh my god, this is still heavy. Alright, and spray it down and wipe it down. And then we'll flip it around and we'll repeat the same process. Sweet. Now let's go ahead and install this, and I'm gonna have to wipe it one more time. Alright, and there it is, and make sure you line this up with that hole there so we could secure down this rotor into place, and then secure that back down with that T40. There we have it. Alright, and I just gave it another wipey, mainly just where you touched it. Now we're ready to install our bracket back into place. This will go in just like so, and we'll put in the caliper bracket bolts right there, bracket bolts, and we'll secure these back down with that 18. Make sure they're nice and tight. Sweet. Next, what we're gonna do is install our brake pads. We're gonna clean off this surface here, put on some new brake grease for the new hardware. These are the brake pads part number. This is the Rotors part number. Alright, first thing we're going to do, open up our grease, dab some here, here, and here. And these do come with brand new hardware. And what we're doing is we're just creating a insulation. That's the word I'm looking for. We're just building insulation so these do not vibrate and squeak. Just like that. We'll do all four corners. One thing I noticed right off the bat, these don't have sensors. Ooh, that's no bueno. But there is a different groove. Two little dots separated, two little dots together. Okay, so this will go like so. The two little dots on the outside, the two little dots on the inside for the actual piston itself. Now we're going to apply some more lube on top of the metal hardware that we just installed. Insert our brakes into place. There we go. Grab the wrong set. Alright, and we have the first one in. Now we'll install the second one. What I like to do is put them inwards, sideways, and then just flip it around just like so. Just be careful not to pinch yourself there. Alright, next we'll install our brake caliper back into place. Secure it with the caliper pins. But before we do that, some more grease right where everything is going to be touching. This is where the pistons are going to be meeting. This is where the caliper bracket's going to be, or the caliper itself is going to be meeting the pads. Boom, insulation everywhere. We'll install the new caliper pins once we have that into place, and we'll grease these up as well. Alright, I didn't get lucky with that method, so I'm using an old brake pad, and I'm using the C-clamp, and I'm just going to compress everything back together. Alright, and there it is. Nice and compressed. Everything is nice and flat. Now we're ready to insert this into place. Alright, nice and greased up, and this is the first one. Make sure the little boot is nice and evenly into place. Might need both hands. And the top one here. Sweet. We'll secure these down. I like to hand thread them in first, make sure we don't cross thread anything. And I am not going to be using the impact for that. Do not need to break anything. So we're just going to use some hand tools and secure this down. Just like so. And same thing to the top one. Sweet, and there we have it. And that is how we install brand new pads and rotors on this 2019 Ford Explorer Sport. Now we just have to put on the wheel, do the other side, and then start up the vehicle, compress the brake 3-4 times. You'll feel it getting stiffer, and then we'll be set. Sweet. All right, now we'll start up the vehicle, press down on the brakes. It'll feel like it goes all the way down. Release, compress, it stiffens up already, and by the third time it's already fully stiffed. All right, let's give it a little try. Sweet, and everything's copacetic. These brakes will smoke a little bit as they're breaking in, but once you have them broken in, there will be no more smoke and everything should be copacetic. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.